Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. The first day that Season 1 was released, Infinity Ward did not release all of the content that they showed in that promotional image. A lot of people are upset about this, and I have to admit that I was pretty kind of bummed out about this as well, because I was excited to play all of these old maps, even Shipment a little bit. I was excited to make the video hating on Shipment. I was excited to try out Crash and Vacant, but ultimately what we got was just Crash. And so a lot of people were upset that they didn't get to see all of the game modes, all of the 2v2 maps, though we did get some, and all of the other 6v6 maps dropped at the same time. And here I want to make two statements, the first of which being they actually dropped a good majority of their content with this day one patch of season 1. I can't speak for everyone, but myself, I got caught on the Crash 24/7 playlist, just trying my best to figure out how to play it, how to enjoy it, rank up my battle pass, and I was just stuck there. And then I went on Reddit and I saw that, we were promised all of these things and we only got Crash or Trash 24/7. And after giving it some time, thinking about it, sleeping on it, I've noticed, obviously with the gameplay behind you, no, that's not true. We didn't just get Crash. We got Crash, yes, only one 6v6 map, but we got two 2v2 maps, plus the Ground War map, plus Reinforce, which was one of the game modes, plus I think Spec Ops got something, but who counts that as content? And we got the Battle Pass and the two new weapons that we can grind for and play with. And it took me playing these 2v2 maps you see in the background here to recognize that, you know what? They did add a good amount of content here for this update. Now, this is where my second point comes into place, because if this were it, if this were the content drop and that's it, it would be very disappointing and this would be a very, very different video. However, it's not it. We're gonna keep getting more, which leads us to the new way of releasing DLC. You see, in previous Call of Duties, I want to say before Black Ops 3, before Infinite Warfare, I think that might be a better pinpoint in time, we had DLCs. We had specifically DLC 1, DLC 2, DLC 3, DLC 4. We had 4 separate DLCs. You got, usually with the good Call of Duties, you got 3 unique maps, a remake map for multiplayer, and a zombies map, or a Spec Ops, or a whatever it was back in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, or Extinction in Call of Duty Ghosts as well. But you get the point. That's what the content package was. It was one big bundle dropped on one day, and here is everything, and we will see you in 2 months. However, lately with World War II, with Black Ops 4, and now here with Modern Warfare, they have changed their strategy of releasing DLC. They are now doing these seasons, which comes with their upsides and their downsides. I'm going to talk about the downsides first, and then we'll leave on a positive note. The downsides are what everybody is experiencing right now. It feels like we've been hyped up for this amazing season and only given a sliver of it, and we're only ever going to get piece by piece by piece of it slowly. So it's not as gratifying to receive. It's not a game-changing update or patch or season of content. It's just one by one, slowly, so it's not that satisfying. To add on top of that, when we are marketed and we are shown off this specific game mode or this specific map, like a lot of people, and I tell you, a lot more people than they should, but a lot of people love Shipment. Way too many people love Shipment. So when they saw that Shipment was coming back, I'm sure everybody was so excited. Oh, this is going to be like Shoot House. We're going to grind out our LMGs. We're going to tack insert LMGs. I'm having flashbacks. Calm down, Doughnuts. Okay. People were excited for Shipment, and Season 1 releases, and they don't get it. And more importantly, we don't know when we're getting it. We don't know if we're getting Vacant first. We're not sure if we're going to get Shipment first, or another 2v2 map first, or another game mode first, and we'll have to wait another week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however many weeks until we get that map, that mode, that whatever that we were ultimately waiting for in the first place. Because believe it or not, Call of Duty does have a diverse group of players who love 2v2, who love Ground War, who love well, no one loves Spec Ops, but they are all looking for something different and unique to play. When they're advertised that, they don't get it. That is the ultimate downside of the season model of, releasing DLCs. However, there is actually an upside, and unfortunately, it's kind of good for the players, also kind of bad for the players, in my opinion. Releasing content this slowly on a week-by-week or a bi-weekly basis increases players' player retention, and I believe, it's my, I'll put on my tinfoil hat here, it's my belief that Activision, Infinity Ward, I think it's Activision, just looking at the market, the video game market as a whole, and then using this as a way to keep players playing their game, because when they do add that game mode, when they do add that map that you've finally been waiting to play, you're going to get on it and you're going to play Modern Warfare. Not only that, but you're going to play it every single week to see what changed, what's new. Hey, I'll try out that game mode. Oh, okay, I'm not interested in that. Instead of, if it was all dropped out at the same time, you might not even try a certain game mode. You might not even try a certain map. But if they're going to drip feed us, if they're going to slowly release content over the couple weeks, you might be more interested. It's more focused. It's more, this week we're doing that. This week we're doing that. Check out that. It increases the player retention. It looks good, hopefully, for Activision and their shareholders or whatever. I don't know how that business works. Maybe it's just a statistic they can brag about, but it does increase that activity in the game. And that sounds maybe sort of anti-consumer, but I kind of enjoy something always new, something always different, something always changing. And even though I do wish that I miss those big DLC days, because it was almost like the game re-released and you're like, this is a completely new game, and we're getting this map, or I haven't played this map yet, or I just remember Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Ghost, rotating through the new maps playlist and just having a blast, as opposed to just the single trash map that we got here with Crash. So while it does feel pretty uncomfortable and underwhelming here with Season 1, it is pretty much going to feel that way no matter what. That's just the new model that they're going to use to deliver DLC to us. Personally, it's not that big of a deal to me, because I'm somebody who obviously makes YouTube videos about this game, so I'm going to be on it frequently, and to have another reason to get on it and make a video about something this week, that week, whatever, it's nice, but I really do miss those huge DLC drops. But anyway, that's all I have time for you guys today. Please let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about the new DLC model? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I think I know your answer, but after listening to the upsides of it and that it increases your attention of the game, what are your thoughts about it now? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's move on to 2 videos you may have missed. On the left here, we have how to progress quickly through the Battle Pass system. Lots of players seem to be pretty confused about how to rank up quickly. I give you tips in order to do it really quickly, so go check out that video there. And on the right, we have a quick video talking about my thoughts on the officer ranks and how I actually really enjoy them. So it's a positive video about this game. Go check it out. I know it's a little weird, but hey, give it a click. Thanks again, and stay beautiful.